Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Stadium 2 Trainer Academy, Pokemon Academy, and we're in the trainer class still. So switching, the effects of switching. Wow, this is getting monotonous. So anyways, in Stadium, if you win a battle without any of your Pokemon's fading, you'll earn a continue, etc., etc. Let's get into the actual worldly stuff here. When a Pokemon's in trouble, the trainer's first instinct is to switch it. Keeping your Pokemon safe is certainly important, but don't forget it takes one full turn to switch. That means the Pokemon will bring back out will be immediately vulnerable to attack. So basically it'll take damage from the incoming attack from last turn. So use type advantages to your advantage, or etc. Or switch out when they're basically using Fly or Dig or something like that. And if that attack inflicts major damage, a new Pokemon can be history in just one turn, such as the super effective or advanced tactics we'll be getting into later. Although it may be painful, you might be better off to keep the hurt Pokemon in the battle until it faints. Although that Pokemon will become useless to you, the next Pokemon will enter the battle with all of his HP intact. There are times when one must learn to endure. Speaking of endure, I'll get into that after this question. To endure, yeah. Anyways, endure is actually a move that was introduced in this. It was introduced in this generation. Basically, if you use it, and it'll basically keep you alive from an attack that would keep you, actually make you faint. But it will leave you at 1 HP if it was going to make you faint. So it's basically a back from the brink situation, or a brink teetering situation. So anyways, from the first generation to the second generation, special attack and special defense have been split from the original special stat. So basically, Amnesia used to sharply raise the special stat in general. Now it just strongly boosts special defense and has no effect on special attack. Pretty good-sided. In contrast, the move has been altered to only raise special attack, not special defense, which raises special stat in general. When do we get to the good stuff? Dang it. Hold on. Earl, this is very, very simple. Why are you wasting our time?
Pay attention, people, please.
Okay. Physical attacks and special attacks. Yada yada yada. Wait, what was I doing? Okay. Wow, I blanked for a moment. The amount of damage inflicted by a physical attack depends on the attacker's attack and the target's defense stats. The amount of damage caused by a special attack requires on the special attack and defense versions. Quite simple. The relationship between Pokemon stats and the power of moves. Normal fighting, bug, flying, ground, rock, poison, steel type move is a physical attack. Not always true in the later generations, but it's mainly so. Fire, water, electric, grass, ice, psychic, dragon, and dark would be a special type attack. As I said, not always the case in later generations, but will probably be more on that side. Bug type moves. Since they are physical attacks, they will be more powerful when used by a Pokemon with a high attack stat. Say, bug fighting type, Heracross uses Mega Horn.
Very, very simple.
Wow, that was fast. We're almost done with the lectures. Holy crap, this is like college. Speaking of which, Corify, how you doing at college? Mega Horn's power depends on which stat. Since it's physical, it relies on attack. Come on, one more, and then we can get into better stuff, bigger and better things. Now everyone, did you know that Pokemon can battle while holding an item? There are many types of items that are hold items. Enhance abilities or restore HP, etc., etc. It was a very generic thing back then, like berries, gold berries restored 30 HP, whereas berries restored 10, mint berries. Berries were prominent, pretty much. Mystic Water and Black Belt would Mystic Water would increase the attack power of water type moves. Black Belt would increase fighting type moves by about 10%, as it says there. Key point, there's no link between the item and the type of Pokemon using it, just the move. Heartstone raises the power of rock-type moves, so suppose we give it to Meryl, water-type Pokemon, which can use Rollout, which is a rock-type move. That boosts the power of the rock-type move Rollout by 10%. And must have each Pokemon in your party hold a different kind of item. Okay, class is out. Thank you. But pop quiz. Which type of move is powered up if a Pokemon is holding a hard stone? Rock type moves. Thank you. This is getting insane. So now we have a star on our trainer class lectures. So now we are going to take the test. A written test, by the way. 8 out of 10 to pass. Let's see how we do. Follow along if you want to. Which of the following types is new to silver and gold versions of Pokemon? I'll give you 5 seconds each before I answer it myself. Which move makes them use their burrow underground and strike? Which move could give the opponent this condition? Confusion. Which stat goes down for this condition? Paralysis. It inflicts damage every time the opponent switches. Which move is this? Now we haven't covered this. But Spikes is a switch in, switch out move, which basically if the Pokemon switches, Pokemon will all affected by Spikes, it will be... The incoming Pokemon will be hurt. Anyways, Houndour is a Dark Fire Pokemon. If a Pokemon learns moves by leveling up, what happens to the way it learns moves after it evolves? Which of these items is required for a Pokemon to evolve into Jolteon? A Thunderstone is required to evolve Eevee into Jolteon. Which of these can't be brought into Pokemon Stadium battles? Paralyze Heal, by the way. King's Rock has a chance of infecting Flinch on because of any moves. Yeah, it was the Paralyze Heal because Pokemon can only use natural items such as King's Rock, berries, etc. So I got a 90 here. King's Rock will add the effect of having any of your moves cause flinch when have a very small chance of inflicting flinch to the opposing Pokemon. Sheesh. So now, the moment we've been waiting for, the physical test. So, we have 7 different trainers here. So before starting, alright, the students are eager to try out what they've learned from Earl. The rules are simple. You'll be provided with a team of Pokemon, which you will choose 3 correct Pokemon. Then you will battle. If you win with the correct Pokemon, you get a star. If you win with other Pokemon, you'll get the Volcano Badge. I'd rather have the Volcano Badge. So, yeah, Camper Cole loves Grass-type Pokemon. So basically, this is gonna teach us, basically, have us sink in what type advantages are. So, we're gonna acquire a preset team of Pokemon, and we're gonna battle his Grass-type Pokemon. So, we're gonna hold R to check and see what moves it has. These Pokemon have 1 move each, pretty much. So we're gonna choose Growlithe, Pidgeotto, and Beedrill.
This is the battle between the students of Earl's Pokemon Academy.
Finally! Oh man, these effects were amazing back then.
Pokemon trainer.
Still, even now, the effects are pretty amazing. It's a palm balloon. Why'd that pop into my head? You know, for a grass type Pokemon, you only having tackle is kind of, Growlithe, burn this man! So we're just gonna use Flame Wheel again. It's fairly monotonous, but Mega Drain. What are you gonna do with that?
What's next? It's not very effective.
Type advantage, not very effective. Grass type used on fire type, not very effective at all. So it doesn't restore at all much health. And well, basically it took out half the HP each, and with that Mega Drain, it really did save itself for one more turn. But even with this next Mega Drain, it's going down this turn nonetheless.
Oh, that was weak. A flame wheel. That's it.
And why didn't that critical hit happen sooner? That was just overkill.
So, what will be the next Pokemon?
Let's see what we have now.
Oh, it's Meganium.
Somehow I knew that was gonna be Meganium.
Sparks are flying from
I have no idea. So Razor Leaf
What's this?
has a very high critical hit chance, pretty much.
The weak spot.
As said, very high critical hit chance, but grass type move. Very low base damage. Well, I wouldn't say very low, but still fairly low.
Heated action continues.
Now chances are Growlithe is gonna be taken out this turn by Razor Leaf.
What now?
Or if not next turn, but we're gonna just keep persisting with this. Because,
There's the shot.
well, actually, nah. And a burn.
Both
Lovely.
Pokemon
Actually, let's just
signs
switch
of
out
defeat.
and use,
Combat and face
well,
each
this
other.
Pokemon.
Here comes the Pokemon Switch.
Go!
Oh, it's
Beedrill!
What's next?
Nail the weak spot with Razor Leaf.
Not very effective.
Bug type. Very strong against grass type.
Pokemon Switch affects the
So we're just
flow
gonna
of
just
battle.
finish up with Twin Needle,
When needed. Yes, it's a hit.
which will most likely hit 2 times.
There's only one Pokemon left to come up. Oh, it's Executor.
And
Last
Executor.
Pokemon. The number of remaining
So let's see.
Pokemon is 3-1. This
Twin
battle
Needle.
has
Attack
become
that strikes
one-sided.
twice and the target may occasionally become poisoned because of it. The base attack power is 25 but has a really high chance of attacking. It's not confirmed attack, but it has a very, very, very high chance. It says 100, but certain things will still allow it to miss.
Oh, that was weak.
Such as Flash, lowering your accuracy, anything that lowers accuracy.
The outcome?
Moves such as Swift and etc. like that will hit no matter what.
Could this be it? Out of there.
KO!
Remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Nice. Fairly nice. None of my Pokemon fainted. And because we used the correct type Pokemon with the correct moves for this situation, we got a star for this. Still on that volcano patch. Anywho, Super Nerd Melvin, studying the weaknesses of fire type Pokemon. Help him out. I'll use you for experimentation. Anywho. So, fire type Pokemon. We have Clefable, which has Ice Punch. Not a good type matchup. Furret, my buddy, with Surf. Whoa, I don't want that. That's, no, reselect. I accidentally hit two at the same time. Persian, no, bad choice because Iron Tail, weak to fire. Stantler has ground type attack, Earthquake. And Miltank has rollout. So those are, four. I can count 3 Pokemon that we're going to be using. Furret, Stantler, and Miltank. But if all goes according to plan, all I'm going to need is Furret. Because me love Furret. Oh, no, 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 I love Quilava too. That's my starter in Gen 2, damn it.
There's the shot.
So meanwhile, all this water comes out of nowhere, and we have massive water damage, and... What was that? Earl? Oh. Oh, you waterproofed. Oh.
That inflicted some damage.
You just kind of covered everything in plastic wrap.
A hot
It works, I
battle
suppose.
is unfolding.
Get back to the oh. Sorry, I forgot. I was too busy by all the water.
Ride that surf.
Ride that surf! And Quilava is gone.
Which Pokemon will join the battle now?
It's okay if I drink during the battle here. Thank you.
They're both hanging tough. A furious attack.
Earl gets on my nerves, but he's a nice guy. At least he lets me drink during the battle session. So Flareon gets hit with Serve. Don't play with fire. Is this a Fire Blast?
Yes, it's a hit.
I think that's just Flamethrower.
It's a fierce battle.
Also, we're not going to be using any more Surf. We're going to be switching Pokemon, and we're going to head into Stantler.
This Pokemon is switching out.
Come on, even with N64 standards, these effects are still phenomenal. Flareon's Flamethrower.
A light hit.
Stantler is just a normal type Pokemon, but he has a ground type move, so therefore we're gonna put dirt on Flareon, unfortunately. Earthquake is a fairly powerful attack, for what it's worth. And in double battles, it will hurt the entire opposing team's Pokemon,
Remains.
as well as yours, unless that Pokemon's resistant to it or is flying.
It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Arcanine!
The number of remaining Pokemon is
So anyways, let's check out the stats on Earthquake here. Power is 100 and accuracy is 100. It's useless against the flying type moves, flying type Pokemon, or anybody that's flying, or in the air in general. But only has 10 charges.
Both get ready to go.
So it's a very powerful ground type move.
There's the shot. Drill the weakness. What's that?
Ah.
Hit. That was good. The
Also, I
one
just noticed that
hot
Stantler's a
battle
female. Like in later generations, there are sprite differences between male and females. Which, that's just attention to detail right there.
that settles this battle.
I forget exactly what details are which,
There goes the battle.
or specific type Pokemon details. Anyways, beyond my point, I think Meryl has like different sized ears depending on gender. So anyways, we cleared Super Nerd Melvin and his fire types. Anywho, finally, I know all the weak points of fire type Pokemon. Now I'm all burnt out from studying. So, Star, Schoolboy Carson. There are many different types of Pokemon in my party. There's no way you can pick on a weak point. However, perhaps I should have taken the hint and see what this is gonna entail. You think you're smarter than the Super Nerd there? So now we have a very diverse range of Pokemon here. A Giga Drain would be good for Golem. Magmar would be good for Steelix and Scizor and Sneasel. So really, observe your Pokemon, choose the best thing for it, pretty much. A Weezing, Hitmonlee would be good against Umbreon and Steelix and Golem with that jump kick. So we're gonna be taking that, and also Sneasel. Shoot. And I think we're gonna be taking. Oh, this is gonna be painful. I want to say Weezing, honestly. Because Sludge Bomb, Poison, damage per turn, Sludge Bomb's pretty good in that respect. This is bad. This is very bad. Run. Should have started with Hitmonlee. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
Oh, it's Hitmonlee!
Magnitude. Ground type attack. Magnitude. What?
Yes, it's a hit!
That was dumb. That was a high-powered Magnitude right off the bat. Super effective. Please be low Magnitude. Are you kidding me? What was that shenanigans? What? What? Maybe I should have taken Blossom, honestly, because of Giga Drain. What?
Remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3. The trainer's switching Pokemon.
Alright, so he's switching Pokemon. What are we dealing with?
Oh, it's Scizor!
Scizor! Bug Steel type Pokemon. Which is not affected by poison at all. However, we're going to be switching Pokemon to Magmar. Because this Pokemon, we're going to be using a fairly advanced tactic on. It's fairly easy to use this advanced tactic, but it's not, there's not too many Pokemon that you can use it. In Gen 2, there's a lot more in further gens, but nonetheless.
That didn't accomplish much.
Thank you.
What impact will this
Anyways, Fire Punch.
have on the battle?
Fire is super effective against both Bug and Steel types, so therefore it does exactly what it says on the tin and deals 4 times the damage since it's super effective against both types.
Which Pokemon will join the battle now?
Golem.
This Pokemon is back for another go. Will this battler live up to expectations? 2 Pokemon remain on each side. The
Thing is, you can't study the other side's Pokemon too closely, so you don't know what kind of moves they know or anything like that. Oh man, today has been a long day. It's been a long week in general. So Magnitude. 6.
Was this the wrong Pokemon for this bout? How will this
I still survived.
Pokemon fare?
But yeah, Weezing was definitely not the right choice at all. I think it was Blossom here.
Not very effective.
Yeah, I kind of want to redo that. So I'll see you.
Magnitude. Right, that's a hit.
What's with all these magnitudes above 5? Did somebody break this Richter scale? Is Chugga Conroy teaching this class? We'll be right back. Alright, I remember Donphan was a ground type nonetheless. So let's see what we had. Just gonna lead off with Hitmonlee this time around. And Donphan, ground type. We took Blossom this time around, so I'm going to probably switch straight into Blossom. Okay, something tells me that the type advantage works the other way around for grass and ground types. Don't be super effective. Don't be super effective. Don't be super effective.
That didn't do much.
Thank you.
What impact will this
Okay, so
Pokemon
that was
have
wrong.
on the battle?
And Giga Drain's going to...
The trainer's switching Pokemon.
Big jerk. So what are you sending out now?
It's Sizzle. How's that?
Is that lightning?
Oh, that was.
I swear I saw a flash outside.
How will this Pokemon?
So anyway, we're going to be switching straight back in Magmar for super damage.
The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
So Donphan has Earthquake. Not like Magnitude. Thank goodness. Mucho thank God.
What's this? That didn't accomplish much.
So we're pretty much using type advantages to our,
Pokemon failed.
well, advantage.
There, Fire Punch. Up
Just notice that Scizor was a girl. Oops.
Oh, knockout.
What? What do you mean?
Appearance of the next Pokemon. This Pokemon is back for another
It has to be Donphan.
number of
So anywho,
Pokemon is
we're gonna be switching back into Bellossom,
outcome is still far from certain.
and because Giga Drain basically heals Bellossom for half the damage it deals, and since it's super effective against ground types,
Pokemon emerges from
we're gonna be healing a lot with one Giga Drain. So I wouldn't be surprised if we recovered all of our health with this.
What impact will this
Also,
Pokemon
I've
have
noted
on the
that
battle?
Earthquake has actually completely taken me out with Bellossom before.
There's the attack. Bullseye.
See, that healed a lot. And I mean a lot.
That didn't do much. It's a fierce battle.
This episode's gonna be running a little long because of all the battles.
There, Giga Drain. Oh, nature damage.
Like longer than the other one. Why didn't I critical hit before? Dang.
There it is. Knockout.
Knockout. So now we have
There's only one Pokemon left.
one more Pokemon to go.
Oh, it's Sneasel. This is the
Sneasel,
last
Dark
Pokemon.
Ice type Pokemon.
A hot
Ice
battle
is weak. I'm
unfolding.
fairly certain that Ice is also weak to fighting, but I know for a fact Dark is weak to fighting.
The trainer's
So we're gonna
switching
switch
Pokemon.
into Hitmonlee.
The Pokemon appears with a cry.
Also,
What's that?
fun
That
fact,
didn't accomplish much.
Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee were
Pokemon switch
basically
affects the flow of
named
battle.
after the martial artists Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. Or if I'm having that correctly. If that's my knowledge of it being correct.
Oh, that was weak. Jump kick. Up power.
So, jump kick. Smack Sneasel straight in the face, one hit KO. This battle's done.
No more remaining Pokemon.
That was ridiculous.
And there goes the battle.
And we're still in pretty good shape. Not much damage. Not much damage at all. And I completely skipped that text. This isn't good. I never imagined there could be someone who knows so much about type matchups. So Swimmer Clayton. Acid Armor and Barrier add up to the perfect defense. Let's see you try to break through it. Acid Armor sharply raises defense. Barrier raises defense in general. So let's see if we can break through his quote-unquote perfect defense. Soak it up. Initiate Acid Armor and Defense. Acid Armor and Barrier Defense. Whatever. So, we're going to be taking a look at the moves here. Wing Attack. Dragonair is going to have set damage move. Dragon Rage. Pinsir, level 40. Seismic Toss. And Murkrow, which also has a set damage move. Nightshade. All these moves will do 40 damage.
Pokemon Academy.
Because of both set damage Dragon Rage and the level of all these Pokemon. tweet. Operation start. So, Dragon Rage. Foam away and melt. Acid armor.
It increased its defense. What will the other side do?
Oh, I love even though Dragon Rage looks cool in here, it still does very little damage. But it's good for somebody who's using a heavy defense strategy or special defense strategy, such as, well, this guy. And that's all he's using. If you're using like physical attacks such as rolling kick with Hitmonlee, then you would be doing probably more than 10 damage once he finishes with his defense. And trust me, that's bad. That's really bad. You'd be chipping at him. Not even chipping. But this is gonna be a, well, not even chipping, scratch damage. This is pretty much chipping away at him. But I'm gonna have to change Pokemon after the, what? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change Pokemon after this because he just attempted to poison. If that poisoned me, I definitely would have had to switch. Furious Dragon Rage. Also, with a name like Dragon Rage, you would think that would be like much more, you know, damaging. Oh look, it's his younger brother? I guess? So, 120 divided by 40, basically 3 times. And of course, both these guys being liquid, they're gonna be using acid armor. Incidentally, Vaporeon, the EV evolution that uses the Water Stone to evolve into Vaporeon, also uses acid armor, despite it having a solid form. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change Pokemon after. You know what? Let's just change Pokemon now. I'm tired of this. So I'm not too fond of pincers, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, let's do this. Murkrow.
Oh, it's Murkrow.
Got your little wizard's hat, witch's hat on there. Oh! Ow! That was painful. Gone.
There it is. Knockout.
Whew.
There's only one Pokemon left to come out.
Classes are almost done for today. We about halfway-ish through.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1.
So Cloyster's definitely gonna be using Barrier here. Ooh, shiny. Barrier is basically like the non-liquid form of acid armor. Also, am I the only one that seems like enamored with Nightshade's effect in here?
It's still not going to attack.
No. Always have one attack. I'm going to guess it's probably like Pin Missile or something. Or Spike Cannon. Surf! What? Well, I can't say I didn't see it coming, but at the same time, I didn't think it was going to happen. So Murkrow went down. Whoop-de-diddle. But it gives us a chance to take out Pinsir. And Seismic toss his butt into the ground.
Oh, it's Pinsir! They're both hanging tough. There's the shot. Hit! That one good.
Also, for anybody who I'm going to be putting in this in the description as well. So make sure to read the description. Leave in the comments below if you want me to make shorter videos, like have more videos spread across, rather than having to put them all in one video. Because it's a matter of preference to you guys. Like, I don't necessarily mind splitting it up. I just think it's like better to just like cut through an entire section in one go, pretty much. Dang it, I skipped another one of those. Doesn't matter how high you raise your defenses if your opponent uses set damage moves. Alright. So, I know it's going to be running a bit long and we haven't finished anything here. But, that's enough for this class session. Basically, I will see you next week with the rest of these guys. And then, we'll see what comes after that. So, I've been ChaosSinfulRose, your teacher for this evening. Or it's evening at this point. So, I will see you guys next class session. Study hard and know your types. See you later, everybody.